now we're here with a bunch of problems in a community that's divided that probably could have been avoided.
They were looking for more feedback on the parking meter fiasco. That's what Caldwell's Mayor Jerem Wagner told us he wanted from last night. City Council held a special meeting just for that purpose, to hear from the public, to get it officially on record, I guess, because we know the complaints have been well publicized. Could minor adjustments like extending the free allotment of time, no charging on the weekends, could that make a difference? Well, we'll see. But what we did learn about the money the meters aren't making for the city, that may have raised just as much concern. Councilmember Diana Register said the city was originally told they would profit around $613,000 a year from these new parking meters that were installed back in May. But at a budget meeting last month, the city was told it was actually going to take a financial hit on those meters because people aren't using them enough. They were told to expect a drop about 75 to 80% on people parking in those now metered spots. So where they parked there before, you're going to see about a 20% drop. But in reality, they've only been used about 10% of the time of what they used to be used, which adds up to a loss of about $32,000, we're told, just for this year. Now the city will have to dip into their general fund to pay the parking meter company. Then on top of the lost revenue, Register brought up a few legal concerns regarding those meters.
Car Park is charging us a certain amount of money for their operation costs and then $9,885 a month for the equipment, which the mayor has said is a lease that is $120,000 a year, but there is no lease. There's no paperwork, there's no lease, there's nothing signed by the city, there's nothing signed by the city council. So this number was agreed to somewhere, but not by anybody with the authority to do that.
Okay, so no signature sounds like no deal, right? Well, the question, several of them, for how is now on the, I guess, in front of the council. How much is the city actually on the hook? And who made that agreement with the parking company? Well, because of those unanswered questions and the concerns raised by business owners and customers, Register recommended last night the meters be shut off until they can get some of those answers. Council is going to take an emergency vote to temporarily suspend parking meters and or terminate the operations agreement. That's coming up this Friday at noon. The council will still need to come back in October, though, to decide what to do about that parking contract moving forward. But all signs are pointing to, at least for the time being, paying for parking might be a thing of the past in downtown Caldwell.